Hello dear students, myself CMA Padmaja Buzruk. I will discuss accounts of electricity company. Go to study note number 4, accounts of banking, electricity and insurance companies. I will discuss accounts of electricity companies. Electricity Act 2003 is applicable to electricity companies. Electricity Act 2003 replaced the following three existing legislations, namely the Indian Electricity Act 1910, the Electricity Supply Act 1948, the Electricity Regulatory Commission Act 1998. The above acts were in force before Electricity Act 2003. All these acts are abolished and only Electricity Act 2003 is applicable to all electricity companies. Applicability of Electricity Act 2003 is it is applicable to all electricity companies in India. Earlier to this Electricity Act 2003, there were various acts existed in India. All these have been abolished and only one act, Electricity Act 2003, is now applicable to all electricity companies in India. Electricity company is the company which generates, transmits and distributes electricity. Main features of Electricity Act 2003: the activities like generation, transmission and distribution of power have been separately identified. Generation of power, transmission of power and distribution of power. These are three activities. As per this act, all the three activities have been separately identified. The act de-licenses power generation completely except for hydro projects over a certain size. That means no license is required for power generation except hydro power project over a certain size. 10% of power supplied by suppliers and distributors to the consumers has to be generated using renewable and non-conventional sources of energy. Setting up State Electricity Regulatory Commission SERC made mandatory, that is compulsory. Appellate tribunal to hear appeals against the decisions of CERC and SERCs. CERC is Central Electricity Regulatory Commission and SERC is State Electricity Regulatory Commissions. They have all the powers to regulate electricity companies, but if any appeal is made against these commissions, then appellate tribunal is there to hear these appeals. Appellate tribunal is court for making the decision if appeal is made against these commissions. Ombudsman scheme for consumer grievance redressal. Ombudsman scheme is a forum for customers' resolutions of complaints relating to certain services rendered. So this scheme is for addressing complaints of customers. Provision for private licenses in transmission and entry in distribution through an independent network. There are various private companies which entered into generation and transmission of electricities. They have got license like Tata, Reliance, Bajaj, etc. Metering of all electricity supplied made obligatory, that is compulsory. Whatever electricity is supplied has to be metered. Meter record of that should be there, it is compulsory. Provision relating to theft of electricity made more stricter. Now we'll see what is Central Electricity Authority. The central government has the power to constitute a body called Central Electricity Authority, generally to exercise prescribed functions and perform prescribed duties. Central government constitutes Central Electricity Authority and central government prescribes functions and duties of Central Electricity Authority. The office of CEA is an attached office of Ministry of Power. So this is nothing but Office of Ministry of Power. Constitution: CEA shall consist of not more than 14 members including its chairman. That means including chairman it has maximum 14 members, of whom not more than 8 shall be full-time members to be appointed by central government. So it has maximum number of 14 members including chairman and maximum 8 full-time members to be appointed by central government. The central government appoints one of the full-time member to be chairman of the authority. Central Electricity Regulatory Commission. Central Electricity Regulatory Commission CERC shall be a body corporate having perpetual succession, that is continuous existence, and a common seal with power to acquire, hold and dispose of property both movable and immovable, and to contract, and shall by the said name sue and be sued. So it can have property, movable, immovable in its own name. It can hold it, dispose it of. It can sue and be sued in its own name. It has perpetual succession. It is a body corporate. Constitution: the Central Commission shall consist of following members: a chairperson and 3 members. Chairperson of the authority who shall be member ex officio. Now we'll see what is the meaning of ex officio. A position someone automatically gains because of another position and not by election. Privilege someone is entitled to because of position they have. For example, in India, the vice president becomes ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. So because of they are having one important position, automatically they get another position, that is known as ex officio. Appointment: the chairperson and member of Central Commission shall be appointed by central government on the recommendation of the selection committee. Functions: the functions of the Central Commission include regulating the tariff of generating companies, the interstate transmission of electricity. Interstate is from one state to another state. To issue licenses, to levy taxes, to fix trading margins, etc. Tariff is a kind of tax imposed by government. Now we'll see SERC, State Electricity Regulatory Commission. State Electricity Regulatory Commission shall be a body corporate having perpetual succession and a common seal with a power to acquire, hold and dispose of property both immovable and movable, and to contract, and shall by the said name sue and be sued. Functions: the functions of State Commission include determining the tariff of generating, supplying, transmission and wheeling of electricity companies, wholesale, bulk or retail, regulating the interstate transmission of electricity, to issue licenses, to levy fees, to fix trading margins, etc. In this particular video, we have seen applicability and features of Electricity Act 2003, Central Electricity Authority and its constitution, Central Electricity Regulatory Commission, its constitution and functions, State Electricity Regulatory Commission and its functions. Thank you.